Two investigators are digging into a looming crisis here in Illinois.
We can see those crumbling roads and bridges because of a cash shortage, but the hidden inside state office buildings, aging and obsolete computers prone to problems. Our Dorothy Tucker asked the top tech guy in Illinois the tough questions.
What would you say is the biggest challenge?
Ron Guerrier showed me around the state's Department of Innovation and Technology. He's in charge. Workers here have state-of-the-art equipment, but behind the scenes, the mainframes that power many systems, not so much.
The systems are old. Some of them are 30-plus years old.
I, George Herbert Walker Bush.
30 years ago, the first George Bush took the oath of office as president. Computers looked like this, and they're still in use by the state of Illinois.
In the state, there are systems that are well over their shelf life.
Why are we telling you this?
A network of computers shut down is putting unemployment checks in jeopardy.
Because a few weeks ago, computers for the state's unemployment department stopped working, inconveniencing tens of thousands.
One of the reasons this happened and it had such a ripple effect is the antiquated systems are a lot older than we had anticipated. So if you make a change here, it has an adverse effect on other systems around it.
Based on what you're saying, this could happen again.
Yes, it can always happen again. I'm not the technologist to tell you that everything's never going to bump in the night. It may happen again, but every time something happens, we want to learn from it so that one particular issue does not reoccur.
The Secretary of State's computers suffered an outage back in January.
No driver's licenses of yet.
I asked Guerrier about that shutdown.
Driver's license.
That I can't speak to because the Secretary of State has its own CIO.
Okay, fine. 5 top elected officials in Illinois. 4 have chief information officers right now, but
Do y'all talk to each other?
The idea is that we're going to have more discussions. Historically, the 4 CIOs have never spoken to each other.
What?
We are bringing that together.
I am flabbergasted that you've never spoken to each other.
We're scheduled to meet actually soon.
part of the issue is money, of course. New computers are not cheap, but it's also an aging workforce. As older state employees retire, they take the institutional knowledge of keeping old systems running with them.
So how do you get a millennial to get excited about a mainframe? Which is a challenge, because at the end of the day, they want to work on the new, cool, fun, exciting stuff. They don't want to work on an old green screen. Unfortunately, what we have today are old green screens.
Dorothy Tucker, CBS 2 Investigators.
But this story is not all doom and gloom. In our next half hour, Guerrier's solutions to try to bring Illinois' computers into the 21st century.